If he slides it over to you, you grab your purse like Viola Davis and you get out of there. Welcome, Beat Babes. I'm back. You guys want to figure out how to get this look? You need a good look for your date? This is it. Nice, subtle, sweet. He won't know you're psycho. Watch. I did my brows already so we could save about an hour and a half in sponsorships. I learned my lesson from the last video and I put the microphone on my shirt. Because I know we had some audio issues, I turned it down. Hopefully we're not distorted. Hopefully we're not feeding back. Hopefully you can understand what I'm saying and I don't sound like my head was underwater. So we're gonna prime our eyes with our P. Louise base. I even got like a real mirror this time, guys, growing up. So today, you guys, I want to be pretty. I want to be dainty. Nothing about me says dainty, but I want to have a really soft look today. So we're going for a very soft glam. Like, if you were meeting a guy for the first time and you wanted him to think that you weren't crazy and out of your mind, you may consider doing your makeup this way. And as you can see today, my hair is in its natural habitat because I was not putting on a wig. I didn't feel like it. I already went as far as to put on a bra for you guys. So take that. I put the titlies in the titly boo. Today we're going to feature two of our palettes, the Bring in the Funk and Flip It and Reverse It. So the Bring in the Funk palette has really soft pastels and I think this will be great for this look. And then the Flip It and Reverse It has some real nice funky stuff. So we're going to play with both. So to be unalarming, I'm going to go into the Bring in the Funk palette and we're going to use the color Pop. It's almost an exact match for the shirt that I'm wearing. And I'm going to put it up here right above the brow bone. This is how we start off our look, nice and soft. So when we go on our first date, we don't intimidate them. And I'm going back into the same palette. We're going to use the color Boogie, which is this purple right here. It's just a little bit darker, just to kind of darken it up, the crease, and give it a little bit more definition. We're just going to blend that into the previous shade. And something about that blend you get when you use a brush that you already used for the previous color, it just kind of marries those colors together. And after all, that's what we want. I just want to get married. Baby, let's get married. Meet me at the altar and you're my dress. So now we're switching over to the Flip It and Reverse It palette and we're going to go into the shade Blah because it's like this really nice pink. It's going to be a little bit more of a pop, but we're going to blend it in with this and, you know, just add some more of a If you're looking for a very pigmented palette that really packs a punch, it's this one. And I want to keep that kind of low. So I'm just going to very lightly blend it up. Gonna get my degree in blendology. I think we're good. We don't have to put any more colors on. But I'm kind of looking at this purple in here, the shade called Boys, in the Flip It and Reverse It palette, and I'm really thinking I don't want to use it. I probably shouldn't, but I might. Because if you ask me to, I just might change my mind and put this on my eyes today. Uh-huh. Oh yeah. That's it. No more colors. Psych. Now we're gonna go in with Searchia, which is the black in the corner, because we need some depth. And then just kind of blend it. See that how we got some much more dimension going on? You want him to know that there is levels to you. That you're deeper than just pinks and purples. That there's black in the inside. In your soul. Taking a flat brush and our P. Louise concealer, we're going to go ahead and cut our crease. So I'm going to go back into the Flip It and Reverse It palette, and we're going to use the shade Badunk. I said Badunk. Y'all, I'm going to do something very unconventional. I'm going to go back into the Bring It the Funk palette, and we're going to touch the funk itself, which is like, it's almost like a neon orange. I feel like this is going to be so pretty if we just kind of take this and sweep this into the white. And then I'm going to go back into the Flip It and Reverse It palette and use the shade Boys. A milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. For a great base today, I'm going to use the e.l.f. Matte Putty Primer. I'm going to focus it on my nose. And right here on my upper lip, because if I don't, I'll be looking like Whitney Houston in The Bodyguard when she was singing I Will Always Love You, and her lip was just covered in sweat. And you just wouldn't do nothing but walk up to her and take your tissue and just, oh, let me catch that, Whitney. But if you did that, you would have interrupted the song and it wouldn't have been the same. It wouldn't have been legendary. Just like the last video, we're going to go in with the L'Oreal Infallible and Soft Sable. Did I get that right? And you blend that like your life depends on it. Because if you're on your first date and you don't blend this neckline, this guy's going to be like, this chick, he's gonna give you a fake number. You're gonna call the number and it's gonna be to like some chiropractor named Jill. There's nothing more disturbing than looking at somebody's neckline. Necklines have destroyed marriages. Necklines have caused global warming. Necklines have caused pollution. Necklines have caused rigged elections. Today I'm using Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Foundation, but I'm going to use it as a concealer. Why? Because I can. So we're just going to cover these bags. Because you only get bags when you're packing for Disney. Are we going to Disney? Mm-mm. And I pretty much just like to use the whole bottle in one use. Meanwhile, we're going to drop a couple pounds by going in with the e.l.f. Camo 16-Hour Concealer in Rich Ebony. And if you like a cupcake or two, drop a couple pounds, drop a couple pounds, drop a couple pounds. And if you had an extra snack or two, drop a couple pounds, drop a couple pounds, drop a couple pounds. What about your chins? Are they gonna be around? We're gonna set it and forget it. No, we're gonna go with our air spun, because Air Spun, even though it smells like my grandma Helen, is a really, really, really good powder. Great price point, great finish, lasts all day. But it's okay, because if you smell like a grandma, people may give you butterscotches and cinnamon disc and peppermints, and then you could just tuck them away in your snacks. We don't bake, but we use enough powder for people to think we will. And don't forget about our Whitney Houston sweat. Next, I'm going in with the Morphe bronzer. I don't know what shade this is. Trailblazer. Just gonna sweep this on my nose. Accentuate what we already did. Okay, so yeah, remember, this is our first date with this guy and we don't want to scare him, so I am not going to put on 7 layers of blush like I did in the last video, because we want to be subtle. We don't want to be alarming. We want him to stick around. We want him to stay for dessert in the restaurant at the table. See, nobody getting nobody's goodies on the first date. So we're going to go on with our Ofra blush. It says sweet stuff. It's sweet stuff blush. Tell me that's not perfect for this date. We're just going to add a little bit. This is a very nudish blush. If you put on too much blush, he's not going to think you go to the church. He's going to say, you're not someone I can take home to mama. And then when he's at those corporate events, he's not going to let you sit at the table with everyone. You'll be shunned over there with the wives. Next, we're going in with the Ofra highlighter, because we want him to not only pay for your dessert, but pay for the whole bill. And highlighter says, I'm worth the extra money. And any girl who shimmers and sparkles, you buy her a drink. And once you have that highlighter on, ask him how much money he make. If he say why, he ain't got no money. If he say he'd rather not talk about it, he got some money. It's not about knowing the number. It's about knowing whether or not he's willing to share the number. You just testing the waters to see if this is long term. To see if he's the kind of guy that you want to make some dependence with. Now we're going back to the eyes, because we got to put on our lashes. Because your lashes is what's going to get you a second date. So to add a little pop of color, we're going in with our lashes from Dark Magic Cosmetics. This one is called Night Witch. It's like this really cute, like black and pink mixed lash. And I think it'll be perfect for this look. Most importantly, you have to be sure to leave a bite of your dessert on your plate. You have to see if he's going to go for it, or if he's just going to consider you as full. If he takes it, you get up and leave immediately, because he does not respect the snacks. If he leave it, you check his plate and make sure he don't have nothing left on his plate that you may actually want to sample. Alright, now we're going back into the Bring in the Funk palette, and we're going to go back into the color Pop. And we're just going to kind of lightly brush this underneath our eye. So because we're keeping it cute, we're going to use this pink shade right here from Stila. It's a Stay All Day liquid lipstick in this shade Patina Shimmer. Now when the bill comes, if he slides it over to you, you grab your purse like Viola Davis and you get out of there. If he say, do you want to split the bill? You grab your purse like Viola Davis and you get out of there. If he pays the bill and he just don't tip very good, then you, under your breath, you cough and say, cheap bastard. And then you move on. We're going to go in with our MAC Dazzle Glaze. It is a gloss. I'm not fond of gloss, but today we're wearing one. And I'm just gonna layer it on top. Oh, she sparkles! While we're on our matte kick, we're gonna go ahead and use the MAC Fix Plus and Magic Radiance because we just want to glow, we want to shimmer, we want to sparkle because we want him to call us again. That was wet. That is it, guys. Look at this look. So what do you think? You think we got a second date coming? You can pick up all of our products at indiebeatcosmetics.com. Grab that Bring in the Funk palette, the Flip It and Reverse It palette, and your playlist mirror. And all the rest of the stuff from all the other stores. I got so much more advice for you guys. You have to subscribe. So go ahead, I'll wait. Did you do it? You hit the button? Did you hit it? No? Okay. You got it now? Thought you would. Bye.